Hi guys! Let's play Fallout today. I got more interested in the story. The main story is pretty cool. So yeah, let's do the main story.
Today we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce.
I love this
When
little
an item of value is found,
lore.
keep it close and away
Fallout
from
lore.
bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength. Use anything sharp or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable. And look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor.
Power fist. Is this real?
Strength,
I've never seen it.
the greater the impact.
Is this one real?
But
I'm not
remember,
sure.
some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield. Regularly study your Vault Tech provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Kellogg's. Oh, I had Kellogg's pistol. Refills your action points on critical hit. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of ammo, but it's it's pretty. It sounds pretty nice, isn't it? Sounds pretty nice. Can we crit? No. Ah! Okay. I don't want to use too much ammo. I know my aim is not the best. So... just want to be... Oh, yes! I love it! Oh no, yes! Mysterious stranger. This is my favorite thing in this game, I swear. I want it in every game. I want mysterious strangers to go and like kill enemies for me instead of me doing it. I want it in all games. I love mysterious strangers. But, well, people keep telling me it's only one stranger. I don't know. I know it now, but still. I just say mysterious strangers. I don't know. Like there are a lot of them. What else we have here? Okay. Why they have all these meat bags? It's so disgusting. Ew. Why? What do they do with them? I guess maybe I will find out later. I don't know any super mutant lore yet. Maybe I will find out. But do I want to find out? I'm not sure. Mysterious strangers always saving you. Yeah, that's true. They save me always. I'm super grateful. Going to some doctor. Good neighbor. Huh? Is it really good neighbor?
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Sarcastic,
Unless
always.
it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance, I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Okay, okay.
Hancock?
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said
Here's a
let her
goal.
go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting
I
outsiders
thought
walk
he is
all
a
over us. One
scorched,
day,
but people
they'll
told
be
me
you
that
back.
scorch is
Come on, man. This
scorched.
is me we're talking
Scorches?
about. Let me
Scorched?
tell you something.
They're only in Fallout 76, which I didn't know.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh?
Oh.
Breaking my heart over here.
Oh,
You all right,
okay.
sister?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Thank you. Hello. Yes, I'm okay.
fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Suspicious, sarcastic.
Of the people, for the people. Oh, brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So
Nice.
long as you remember who's in charge.
Guns, guns, guns.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Okay, we could. What do they have? Ammo. Let's just sell that. Let's find the doctor first. Is he supposed to be in this neighborhood? I guess so. Memory den. Vodka bottle. Okay, I would be stealing. I would be stealing if I. Oh.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had
Hello?
forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs.
Mm.
You big flirt.
Okay, they look like they have some history. They look like they have some history.
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
It's a she, okay. Should I talk to Irma? I guess maybe no. Downstairs. Here?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. A guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Sarcastic, always sarcastic.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain!
Igor,
Sorry.
fetch
No,
me the
I will
brain.
not. Now, do you have it?
Oh, I can't do sarcastic now. Okay, it was too much of sarcasm, I guess.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Hippocampus.
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Brain still good.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking
A
about
port.
me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I
Oh,
don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
oh, he's so good. Nick is such a good character. He's such a good character. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to even be sarcastic. Oh my god. He's so kind. He's like, okay, plug this suspicious brain inside my head. He's so kind. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
Nick is
You
so
can thank
good.
me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
Is Nick okay?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind. I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Okay, that's interesting.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Interesting. Oh my god. What's that? I'm gonna watch some memories.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Water in this one.
Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay. It's so bright. It's so bright. Fine, I was so bored, so I searched for streams playing Fallout 4 because, well, I'm playing Fallout 4. That's nice.
Can you hear me?
How far are you?
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
What?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Interesting. I'm inside of some brain. Oh, I can walk? What is this? Is this a platformer now?
Experiencing these memories is Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I told myself I wanted to find somewhere
There appears
out
to
from
be
under the
another
thumb of the
intact memory
NCR and all
close
their
to you
rules.
in temporal sequence.
But really,
There.
I was running from the guilt
Try
of
that.
not protecting. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after,
Is it
that you really
Shawn?
understand that's what happiness felt like. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Oh no, okay, so
No, I never deserved her.
Let's keep
Not
looking.
for 1 second.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
it's very
You think
nice.
this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh, what?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away
we seem
from
to be
San
getting closer.
Francisco as I could,
Try this next
maybe.
one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Okay.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Oh, this is the one.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall
Can I
near
see
the end.
myself here? My husband and my baby. So I should be that's me.
This is the one. Here.
Crazy stuff.
Open it.
No, not again. What?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. No. Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm
No.
not giving you Shawn.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence
Again.
initialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Yup.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some
So what's
elaborate
next?
plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Can I fall in here? No. No.
Kellogg. It's
Oh.
okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Scared me.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination.
Nothing is written on the
on a
on
highly
this
classified program.
thing.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back.
He's not saying anything. But
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and
empty.
eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Shawn.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What?
Bye.
What happened?
Teleportation. Now it all makes
Teleportation.
sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Tesla giant super weapon. Teleportation. Well, we've been teleporting a lot.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use
Amari.
for it.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that
Popcorn,
you're out of critical
yes.
condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious.
But we've but we've been teleporting like this whole time. How is this logical in the game? That she's like, oh, you don't have a spare teleporter, but we've been teleporting this whole game.
Outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil.
I've been
their scientist who
teleporting
went
like the
rogue?
whole time.
If we found him.
It's kind of, I don't know. What?
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Talk to Nick. Where is Nick? Oh, he was upstairs, I think. Talking to some flirty woman.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now.
Hello. Hello, Nick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Take Nick. Keep Piper. I don't know. Keep Nick or Piper for glowing sea. I'll keep Piper, I guess. I feel like I don't know her. I feel like I don't know her that much. Okay, I'll keep Piper for now.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I really like Nick, but I want to know Piper better. I kind of like Piper as well. Also, I want to talk to this flirty woman here. Hello.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Okay. Okay, I think she's not ready to talk. She doesn't wanna talk.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor.
But I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I
A
see
lot of ghouls in this town. We need to go to, oh wait, I think it's not the glowing sea.
the other day?
So I guess there's gonna be a lot of radiation. I can repair it later. Does it need that much repairing now? Yeah. Well, it needs repairing, but I guess it's okay, isn't it? I guess it's kind of okay. Fusion core removed. Do I have enough of them? Oh no, Deathglow again. Oh, legendary Deathglow. Wow. Wait a second. I had my fat man. I could try use fat man. I've never used it before. I'm excited. No. What? Oh! I guess now it worked. Oh, we found it. We found some cave. Awesome.
Hey.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
I'm just here to talk.
I forgot I look like that.
Then talk. Fast.
You have information I need.
And yet I have no idea who the hell you are. I think we both better start explaining. You start.
I'm just looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Relax, big guy. Kellogg won't be coming after you. He's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Oh,
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
My son.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
I need some assurance from you. Come on.
Okay.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Oh, you know. Took a radiation bath, hung out with a big green guy, and I pulled this encoded chip out of a courser's neck. He was not happy.
A courser chip? You fought a courser? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Next stop, the railroad. Choo-choo!
Ah, yes.
That wasn't very funny,
You
sorry.
need a code phrase in order to find them. Follow the Freedom Trail. Good luck.
In my secret club, the code phrase is just 2 words. Awesome and me.
Yes, well, that's not going to help
Yeah.
you here. But I'm sure someone with your creativity will be able to figure it out.
Okay. Oh, I guess I see something that kind of looks like a church. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, beautiful.
Let's dance. Real shame to see a place like this neglected. This is normal for other journalists.
Yep, okay. That's probably the right way, right?
Nah, they never do.
Have a lot of luck perks. What is this?
So that's not right. Huh. It spins.
Is it rail now? Yes, yes. Oh.
But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who
She kinda
told
looks like
you how
me.
to contact us?
I mean, my character.
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help. Breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh.
With 2
that'd
nukes.
give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Oh, yeah. The little riddles and the decoder ring trick really make it hard to find you.
Anyone that wants to meet us is under surveillance as soon as they follow the Freedom Trail. If you were a threat to our organization, all you'd find here is an empty room.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Okay.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
Hey,
Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded. Give Tom time. He'll get that chip decoded.
I can't talk.
Give
her.
Tom time.
Chip access.
He'll get that chip decoded.
What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic
Don't
function
try
as the key
anything,
generator.
stranger.
Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you.
Is he doing like the same how I unlock terminals? Likeness 1, likeness 0.
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work.
Releasing his leg makes it faster.
I'm not sure
Oh
I'll let them
no.
hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open.
Did I talk to her?
Hi.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
I've heard rumors about them.
They are synthetic humans created by the Institute. So close to real people that the distinction is meaningless. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Oh.
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go. Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know
Hey.
to come.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Okay.
Your leader was just being cautious.
I'll take hurt feelings over becoming the Institute's plaything any day.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot.
Oh, good.
Still,
Oh, good.
I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna
Tourist.
come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
Okay.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold.
I guess it's
Then, if you get into
it's
bind
like
and
a
meet some
side
help,
quest.
Your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Is it the main quest or is it not the main quest? I guess maybe the main quest is to return to Virgil. It's the main quest, right?
I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy.
Oh, did I just said that I think I said that I will keep the secret.
Sorry.
Did I just...
They just have something of a reputation. You're not the
Did
only
I... Was I not supposed to say that?
The best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies.
I blew it?
Along.
No.
I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Even you. This guy kind of reminds me of someone.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Build the reflector platform.
General?
Oh. Oh, it's just here. Okay, thank you. What? No. Power? Relay dish? I don't see any relay dish here. Metal pizza, they said. Attach wire here. Requires 20. Okay, completed. Power up the signal internal. Okay, we completed it. We completed it. Okay, nice.
Good on my end. Ready to see if this thing actually works?
Does it work? Does it work? It looks pretty cool. Hope it works. Come on.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
What if it's wrong and I will just die? Okay, let's save the game.
Just get on the platform.
I'm on the platform.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal.
Decoration.
Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Wow. Okay, I just got teleported. Nice. Is this the elevator? It looks pretty cool.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay, surprise me.
Welcome to the Institute.
Looks pretty cool.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished.
That's pretty cool.
But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes. Is it?
Shawn?
Is he real? Is he real? He kind of looks like the husband. Damn. He kind of has the face of the husband and like her hair.
Shawn? Oh my god. It's really
He's not ugly anymore. Well, not as ugly as he was as a baby. He was kind of like an ugly baby. I'm sorry.
Shawn, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shawn, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father!
Imagine telling your child he's not ugly anymore. Oh, my son. That's why she's crying. She's crying because she's like, oh yes, my son is not ugly anymore. Yes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cynical. I'm a kind person, actually. Sometimes.
Shh. It'll be okay, Shawn. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father, help me. There's someone here. Help me.
Please, Shawn. I'm your mother. Just talk to me. Just open the door.
Father, help me. He's trying to take me. Father, help me.
Who is that?
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype.
He's a prototype. He's not real.
To explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with
You're emotional.
Let's start anew. I am Father.
I kind of want to punch him now.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please. I know this is all difficult to take in.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am, Shawn. I am.
Excuse me?
Your son.
Excuse me, Grandpa? Grandpa, say what? Grandpa, what? Well, I guess. I mean. Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. Well, yeah. Shock. Well, okay. That's crazy.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed.
I
Is
guess.
it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but
60 years? Okay.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Here's the leader of the Institute. Well, okay.
He stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So they kidnapped him to do what? To create a baby? He was a baby, so they kidnapped a baby to research how to make a baby. The twist has plotted. Yes, the plot twist is real. The first time I hear that was like, oh great heavens, what a holy cannoli situation. What a holy cannoli situation. That's funny. That's very interesting plot twist. I mean, I thought he would be I somehow thought that he won't be 10 and he won't be infant, but I thought he would be like young guy. I thought he would be like a young guy and like able to fight and stuff. He's older than me. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine like you're meeting your kid and it's like older than you and he's like grandpa. That's so weird.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father.
Oh.
Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Oh, so he is like kind of a father of Nick Valentine as well. He's like a father of Nick Valentine. That's funny.
Shawn. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of
collateral damage?
For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often.
I see.
Now is that you and I have a chance.
That's a difficult situation.
What else can I say to ease your mind?
Like the Institute. Father is so heartless. Yeah, I think he just like, he doesn't know her. He has like no emotional attachment to his father or to her, and he like was in very weird atmosphere. Oh,
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You used him? Murder. I pity him. It's complicated. It's complicated, I guess.
Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective.
Shoot him? No.
It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Shawn. It's rough up there, to say the least.
It's very interesting.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Stay here, and staying here, and the game is done.
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
Well, they have clean clothes. They have clean clothes. You are going for the quick end. It would be quick end for real if I say yes, I will stay in the Institute. I can do that? Really? Okay.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself.
Really? I can do that?
That is why we are so committed to creating.
I mean, I found my son, and he has clean clothes.
That you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance.
That's funny.
A chance to show you.
You never tried. Let's see.
We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to see what happens. So it's all like, okay, I'm staying at your institute.
The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
But do you believe that father is really Shawn? What? One more plot twist? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Pardon me, ma'am.
Targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Broken. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Doc? So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Okay. Back off.
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat. I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Oh.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already.
Oh yeah, I killed one.
I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
With nukes. Got lucky. Combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Of course.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform
Of
detailed
course.
diagnostics
What do you
on the
mean?
entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty tough. What are those? So I will have to like hunt down these people. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought I can just talk to people and be like, okay, I'm with the Institute, and they would be like, yay, you're with the Institute. But I have to actually do stuff here? Okay. Okay, okay. I thought we can just like talk. I thought we can talk and we'll be like, yay, reunited with Sun, and then might be couple of missions, but not like synth hunting missions. So I didn't know I would be synth hunting.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I'll dig into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. I didn't know that I would have to actually hunt down synths. Well, it was a logical thing to expect, but still. I don't know. Maybe I should go with Minuteman ending now. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. Yeah, bye-bye. Have a nice day of time. Nice time zone. You know, good evening and good afternoon and stuff like that. Bye-bye.